in this next news story, a Birmingham rap legend attacked a petrol station worker with a makeshift flamethrower in a row over ciggies. Omar Abdirizak shouted expletives and said, "I will kill you," before blasting flames at a terrified shopkeeper at Holloway Head service station in the city centre using an aerosol can and a lighter. The 32-year-old, known as Twista Cheese, then took aim at a Tango ice blast machine before risking catastrophe by shooting flames on the forecourt. Abdirizak was arrested after calling police himself later that night. This was 2 months after the incident, which he was jailed for 20 weeks for making some threatening TikTok videos. And at Birmingham Crown Court today, he was sentenced to 6 years and 9 months custody with an extended 2-year licence, having admitted robbery and arson. So it's believed that Abdirizak, also known on the streets as Twista Cheese, went to a petrol station at around 8:40 in the night. Initially, he had offered to pay for an old man's shopping, but then got into a row with the shopkeeper after being told he had to pay for ciggies before receiving them. At some stage, there was also a misunderstanding, as Abdirizak was wrongly charged for petrol, the court heard. The prosecutor said the defendant made some threats to the staff, and he said, "I will burn this shop and I'll burn you also." Then there was CCTV which showed him shoot flames with a can and lighter over the counter before he climbed through the service window and into the staff area. He continued to aim fire at the worker, who did his best to retreat in the confined space and ultimately handed over cigarettes just to get Abdirizak to leave. The prosecutor continues, having left the till area, the defendant used flamethrower to set fire to a Tango ice blast machine and floor mat in front of it. He then went to the forecourt and continued igniting flames before re-entering briefly to burn the machine a second time. Police arrived at the scene around 10 minutes later to find the shop worker visibly shaking and frightened. The court was told Abdirizak later called police himself, claiming that he was Satan. So it's estimated he caused nearly £7,000 worth of damage to the petrol station. The court heard Abdirizak suffers from PTSD due to past experiences and has an underlying diagnosis of schizophrenia. His defense said that his mental health conditions was also tied to his abuse of taking drugs. He explained the initial misunderstanding in the shop, but accepted Abdirizak's impulsive and stupid reaction was off the scale, and the barrister said that his genuine remorse, he is able to express that now in a sensible state of mind, which plainly he wasn't on the day in question. The recorder, Mr. Khanna, who was passing sentence, said, "It seems to me the use of a lighter and aerosol can to make a makeshift flamethrower is just as terrifying and could cause as much harm as a blade or a firearm." He concluded that Twista Cheese was a dangerous offender, adding, "There was a risk of catastrophe and catastrophic consequences to other people by those flames in the forecourt."